Our journey started long time ago. Although we grew up with no clear identity, we knew we belonged together and were certain that one day we would rediscover ourselves. When we flew, we knew no man-made borders. We would have our breakfast in Lesotho, our tea break in Namibia, lunch in Zambia, supper in Zimbabwe, and dinner in Mozambique, knowing that the following morning we would have our snacks in Swaziland and hold our bush conference in Lekgalemetse. Our habitat is vast and wild, and our rivers and dams are large and crystal clear. We set off from Lekgalemetse, our unique habitat that lies over the last tip of the magical Drakensberg escarpment. There, we drink, bath, and swim freely all seasons. We flew through our biggest habitat and icon, the Kruger National Park, en route to Singo Safari Lodge, our pride of the North. We made a brief stop at the Crook's Corner and sapped the combined sweetest waters of our forefathers at the confluence of the Limpopo and Ruvubu rivers. At dawn, we continued west past the Greater Nwanedi Conservancy. There, we saw the magical twinning dams and the confluence of the two rivers, the Lupepe and Nwanedi rivers. On our extreme right, we watched with glittering eyes the golden dawn of the sun over the world icon of Mapungubwe, and we thought human species should come to their senses and stop restricting us from visiting our neighbors in Zimbabwe and Botswana. We reached the majestic Waterberg terrains and were ushered to the Dinyala floodplains. We marveled at the scenery, the wildlife, and the location of this pristine habitat, a stone throw away from Lepalale town. As we headed southeast, we saw the lure beauty of the Greater Entabeni Conservancy on our left and appreciated the sheer beauty of this magnificent habitat. The leader of our pack flew to a higher altitude, and at first we thought, there she goes again. We didn't know her intention. Marvelous, wonderful, screamed our leader. There she made a 360-degree spin of joy in the sky. As we opened our eyes, we saw Rustiventre Dam in the extreme south, Tamboti Ridge Lodge on the southeastern side, and at that point everybody started a natural, steep, deep involuntary vertical descent. As we approached Nelsvlei floodplain, everybody started screaming in joy. We are home! We are back home! There, we built our own nest inch by inch until the purple and royal golden writing emerged. Everybody was overwhelmed and started shouting. This is the ultimate definition of our habitat. This is the true definition of who we are. We are the true sons and daughters of Limpopo, our sweetest home. Enjoy the exhilarating, detoxing summers, the warm winters, and be naturally pampered to the warmth of Limpopo Wildlife Resorts destinations. Limpopo Wildlife Resorts, accessible, affordable, and incredibly wild.